Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Raid Shadow Legends video. So we have the fusion going on for scoring the half spawn, and it's a little bit of a tricky one because, well, some people like him, some people don't. The fusion itself doesn't seem to be the easiest. However, I'm just gonna try and help you out today for a way to try and be as efficient with your resources as possible. And what I'm going to show you today is a duo team that involves two basically free champions if you've been playing for 2 years, if not at least one free champion and then another champion in there that can help you do the dragon tournament with just two and then bring 3 food champions at the same time. So basically you would be triple dipping, okay? The energy that you're going to use for every 20 energy, you're going to be doing 3 things, okay? First thing is you're gonna obviously be doing the dragon tournament, okay? That's the first thing, because by doing this, you're gonna be obviously farming dragon with 2 people. Then the second thing that you will be doing is you're gonna be getting points for the champion training tournament because you're gonna have 3 food champions in that duo so that you can go and, you know, farm the dragon. And then the third thing that you will be doing is also you will be getting obviously points for the dungeon divers event. So if you really want to go for this fusion, the best way to do it is, and you know, try to be as efficient with resources, is to try either solo it, duo it, and you know, there's definitely lots of options. I already have videos on my channel showing solo options for stages, like for the dragon on normal, for example. Like the most efficient, if you don't care completely about the gear that you get, okay, and the energy efficient, is stage 20. So just bring whichever solo champion you have in here, be it like, you know, Venomage, Theodore, Eurogrim, Nishak, whoever you have, come over here with that solo and then bring 4 food champs, and that's about it. However, there's also options where I have, for example, I have a Theodore soloing stage 4, same principle, but if you want to be as efficient with energy but also getting the best gear that you can, well, you can use this team that I'm going to show you, and that's going to be the duo for stage 10, and I will be using Mithrala and Nishak Verminlord. Okay, these two are a good pairing for this boss because, well, Mithrala brings you tons of survivability. We recently had a Serpent event for her, so you might have a 5-star Brimstone on her, which is going to help you, especially for the boss part. And then Nishak's really good because he brings a ton of survivability with his AoE decreased attack, but he also brings bombs, and at the same time he brings those bombs transform into poison. So this is the way that I'm doing it. Obviously you can tweak some stats, and I'm going to show that at the end, because having Mithrala, for example, in this team, she also gives us 80 more accuracy for all of our champions. So that's something that you can easily do. And honestly, this one's 99.99% successful. I honestly could even call it 100%. It's just maybe I have not run enough runs with it to show that, to see if it fails. But because of the survivability that we have in this team, from the increased defense, the shield, the strengthen from Mithrala, and then we have the AoE decreased attack from Nishak, there's no way that this should be failing, you know. There's definitely no way that this should be failing. I do have some strong gear on these people, obviously, but I don't think we even need that much of a, you know, that strong of builds, because of the fact that, like I said, we have the increased defense, strengthen, shield, decreased attack, so basically all the good survivability buffs and debuffs that we can ask for. Not only that, but Mithrala also has the cool passive that if people under Hex attack her or an ally, those enemies have a chance to be petrified. And obviously if they get petrified, they're not going to be able to attack you. So that's why that works really good. I think this is actually exactly what I will be doing myself. I'm just going to try and be as efficient for this fusion. I'm just gonna be doing the duo, even though again I could do a solo comp. I could do the solo Theodore, or even with Nishak on lower levels. Those runs are about like 1.5 minutes, for example, on stage 4, and this one takes about 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. But you know what, because we have the 2 times, I think, is it 2 times or is it 3 times? We have the 3 times chance to get speed gear. I want to try and farm the highest stage possible because, well, if I farm the highest stage possible, I have a higher chance of getting better mythic gear. So obviously I'm still looking for some good mythic speed pieces, and that's about it. And you know, apart from that, I don't really farm dungeons that much because they don't make sense. The gear dungeons don't make sense. The best gear in the game comes either from the Forge, you know, Doom Tower, or from the Cursed City. So that's why it kind of changed a little bit what you're farming. So that's why I'm gonna personally be doing, even though I would have the resources to just speed farm it, I'm just gonna be trying and be efficient for the sake of this fusion. And just do this duo and keep farming it. You can see once we get to the boss part, there's no, you know, not even for a second does it look like, oh my god, we're gonna have a problem, we might die over here. Again, even for the boss part, Mr. Allah does bring us those poisons on the A1 as well, but you can see we're pretty much just fine. There's no way we're gonna die. We have so much survivability, and just we have to wait for those poisons to take, and then the boss is gonna die. So we see 2 minutes 30. As soon as the boss gets a turn, there we go, 231. It's basically simple duo. Now, I don't even need to put a preset. You can just throw it like that. You don't need to put a preset, so that's a cool thing because, well, these are limited, okay? You might have all specific teams for different things, so you might not want to have to put a preset. I just put them those two together, 3 food champs, and then I'm moving on with my day. Now, let's have a look at the builds that I have on my people. So, when it comes to Mithrala, for example, you don't have to build her specifically for this, okay? I don't have her built, didn't build her specifically for this. I have her in a Guardian set that obviously helps with her survivability because she heals by 10% of her HP every time she gets a turn. But apart from that, she's just built for the sake of Hydra, okay? She has a 100% crit rate, so basically she's in a Guardian build with high speed, high accuracy, and then, you know, a little bit of survivability. And then when it comes to masteries, she even runs War Master. Now, when it comes to Nishak, he is in a more survivable build. Almost everything's ascended in here, but it's not the best region I have on my account. However, you don't need this strong of stats, okay? So I run him at 249 speed, then survivable, accuracy, and resist. When it comes to the resistance, you're looking at like 435 to 450 resist in order to resist the debuffs of the boss specifically. But honestly, I think you don't even need the resist because you have Mr. Allah with the cleanse in there that, you know, on the shield and strength, she also brings a cleanse. So you wouldn't necessarily need that resistance. And also the accuracy is a bit higher. If you can now reach this accuracy, try to get at least, you need 3, let me see, because I had it on Hell Hades open over here. Let's have a look at it. So if you ever want to see, go to hellhades.com to the stages tool. Is basically over here, and then tools down here. And it tells you over here that you need 345 accuracy in order to land your buffs, and then 435 resist in order to resist them. When it comes to the waves, obviously it's a lot lower, so you mostly care about the boss part. So if we look that we need 345, let's say 350 accuracy, you can take 80 away from that because you have Mithrala, which means you only need around 270 accuracy on your Nishak. So that should make it a lot easier for you to give him the speed and then give him also the survivability stats. I don't think I have anything, I don't have nothing from the area bonuses on him. I only have him like 1 star. Mithrala is a 5 star. And then when it comes to masteries, Nishak has more of the support and defense tree, but you can also go, I guess, offense tree and get War Master or Giant Slayer. But you know what, if you want to use him in other areas to keep him survivable, these masteries are going to be easier. And again, if you struggle to hit the resist or accuracy, grab Eagle Eye or grab Unshakable in here, whichever one's going to help you. But yeah, that's I guess that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to show you guys. This is what I suggest most people should do. Again, if you're trying to do this fusion, if you're trying to not waste too many resources, because keep in mind, again, I might be wrong, but I have a strong feeling that we're gonna have some sort of a path event, some sort of a, Titan event to get a soul for scored after the fusion's over. So definitely be prepared to have some resources saved up for that. And I guess after this run is over, I'm also gonna be debating about pulling my shards, but I'm not gonna get started on that one, okay? I was gonna make a video specifically on that one because playing really pissed me off, because you might have noticed they raised the bar again for getting the epic at least, okay? The highest it has been so far, if I'm not mistaken, was like 5,200 or it was 4,925. That was the highest that we had the fragments or the, you know, extra champion. Now they put it at 5,500 and it makes no sense. I might talk about it if I do decide to pull some other shards apart from mystery shards. I'm gonna talk more about it because that's that's just wrong, and we're gonna talk a little bit about the economy of the game. But anyway, we're gonna leave it at this for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and we're gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.